Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee. All right, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got some special guests in the building.
Two legends.
Scarface and Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Welcome, brothers.
What's up, fam?
How y'all feel?
Man, blessed, black, and highly favored, man. How y'all feel?
There it is. There it is.
Now, Faith, you're not here because you back in Houston. We hearing some good things, though. We hearing that you may be getting a kidney transplant soon. That's why you couldn't travel. Is that true?
Hey, man, they might call me in a few minutes.
Really?
Really?
So tell us about it.
Well, a couple of days ago, Friday, they called me and let me know that I was a match with my son. So, with that said, it's any day now.
Wow.
How old is your son?
He's 30.
30.
Yeah, there go that chump right there.
Where he at?
Right? Can you see him?
No, we can't see
Oh, why he ain't pop up on it? Why you ain't send him the Zoom link?
there
you go.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up, King?
Doing well, brother.
Now, hold on. You Brad Jordan Jr.?
No, that's Chris.
Christopher Jordan. Man, your daddy must have been a great daddy for you to want to give up your kidney.
I can't hear you. I can't hear that. They say your daddy must have been a good dad to make you give up your kidney. Hold on. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far.
He said I ain't gonna go that far. Damn it, man.
I ain't gonna go that far. Not that far.
Now, so, Faze, how did you even, how did your son even check to see if you were a match? Because you've been looking for a match for a while now. So how did that come about?
I'm gonna let him tell the whole story, man.
You gotta give him the headphones. You gotta give him the headphones too, Faze.
I got it. He got it. He got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so he really just came out and he asked. I mean, he didn't even ask me. I just told him, like, when everything was going down, I was saying, hey, man, you don't even have to go through all of that. If I'm a match, I'm going to do it. Simple as that.
Damn, that's very honorable of you, young man.
I appreciate it.
That is very dope. So now, how did...
Did Willie D try to see if he was a match?
No.
Say, man.
No.
Hey, look. It wouldn't have made a lot of sense for me to try to see if I was a match, because I don't like that guy like that. You know what I mean? So he got plenty of people who do like him more than I like him. They were lined up around the corner. They was hitting me all up. Hey, man, tell Scarface I got a for him. Calling me all from out of the country, man. Different parts for real.
Wow.
Different parts of the real. DMing me. It's beautiful, man. It's a testament to his contribution, man, because people really wanted to support him. I mean, they was coming out of the woodwork.
Absolutely.
Man.
So what's the process now? Because you got
Let me say this, man. So Willie tries to play that tough guy role, but every time I go to the hospital, guess who the first person there to visit?
Willie D.
Willie D.
Super tough guy.
With flowers and everything.
Now, he don't have flowers, but look, let me tell you this one. So I had the COVID like hella bad, right? And you had to walk into my room with a spacesuit on. Bruh, guess who came in my room with a spacesuit on?
I don't be thinking sometime, man. I just react, man.
Yeah.
So how does the process work now, though? Because he's a match. So now why are we taking it so long? Can't they just say, all right, let's go in and do it? So what happens now?
Man, they need that $260,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn, for the surgery.
Hell yeah. So they checking financials or whatever, and we're going to work it out, man. But, man, thank God I got a cool-ass son like Chris, man. Man, can you get in here with me, dog?
Chris, like, man, I'm giving you a kidney, man. What I got to do? What else I got to do?
What do you want?
Hey.
What more do you want from me?
I'm so happy to hear that. So now you guys got a podcast that you guys are working on. Tell us about this podcast and how you guys got connected on this podcast and even thought about doing it.
Brad?
I'm done.
Brad called me up, man.
I called Willie. I said, look, Willie.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I had to put my foot down. Because, Willie don't agree with shit I say. Nothing.
This guy is
Really?
incorrigible. Yeah, he's
Willie.
yeah.
Come on, man. Incorrigible. Wait. Incorrigible. What does incorrigible mean?
Difficult, right?
Yeah, I mean, just think about who you are, man, and be honest.
So just say I'm hard to work with, Willie.
Yeah, I mean, you're hard to work with, man.
Is he for real?
He's very hard to work with.
Since the beginning?
Here's the
That
thing.
is a lie,
Here's
Willie.
the, here's,
That's
the
a lie.
thing here's the thing about Brad. Brad just likes challenges. If things are going too smoothly, he got to call. Man, you ain't cool. You ain't fly. You ain't hard. You think that shit dope?
face, man.
No, he just like to shake it up, man. But he called me and he was like, man, you want to do this Ghetto Boys podcast?
And he was
And-
like, oh,
yeah.
no.
And I was like, I mean, I was at first, it's always 1st and foremost how we gonna do it and what is that gonna look like, and he was like, man, let's get Charlamagne on the phone. I was like, okay, and when you expressed, how excited you was about it, I was like, okay, it's not just in our head, because we got a lot of respect for you in this media world, and so. Hey, it was a wrap after that, man. Because we know me and Brad, we click, man. We got that chemistry, man. It's like it don't matter if we don't work together for 5 years. When we come back together, man, it's magic.
Do y'all feel like doing media is easier to get your messaging out now than making music? Are people more receptive to just hearing the OGs talk as opposed to the music?
I think what they get more is they get to hear us more consistently. In the past, you have to wait on an album. You have to wait, for a year or 2 or 3 to see what we had to say about particular issues. And now you can get a daily dose. Like, man, let me go over here and see what Willie D and Scarface talking about. So that's the beauty of it right now. And one of the cool things about it is that it's having a platform like that. Is that, man, we don't have to wait on any of the majors to decide, how we're going to be looked at, how we're going to be viewed. We can control our own images, and we can control our own narratives. And this is why it's important for Black media, to be maintained and supported.
So what are you guys talking about? Are y'all talking topical? Is it growing up in the industry? Is it a little bit of everything? What are you guys going to be discussing during this podcast?
It's more of conversations, because it's not just like we're not. Yeah, go ahead.
Willie got a sex trafficker, a prostitute rehabilitator on there. He got a sex therapist on there. We got
Who's the prostitute rehabilitator? You talk about Tony Rivera?
No, Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy, not that Kathy Griffin.
Oh,
we got our own Kathy Griffin in Houston.
Bruh, she's so fired. Like,
cold-blooded.
I think that her interview, when it's finally done, I think she's gonna shake up the internet for real. Cause she the real deal.
She is the Harriet Tubman of hoes.
explain.
Damn,
She saved. hey! This is what she said. I'm not.
Oh, that's her word. Okay.
I'm about to say, geesh.
That's what she said. She was. She said, "I am the Harriet Tubman of hoes." And what she does is she saved women from the streets.
Okay.
If you're out there living that life and you want to get out, she can help you.
Wow.
She has the resources. I mean, she's very, very connected. Her dad wrote "Let's Get It On"
For Marvin Gaye?
Yeah, she's connected.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Her dad's name is oh golly, man. When you get old, Charlamagne, you just old, bro. I just don't remember nothing no more. What is it? Ed Townsend is his name, y'all.
Ed Townsend.
That's her dad.
So listen, have y'all always had this relationship since the beginning? You and Willie and even Bill?
Man, we never liked each other. Like me and Willie,
I can attest to that.
Because I was listening to the first podcast with Jay Prince, and Willie, you didn't even want to be in the group.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
Because the thing about it is, because what happened, what I thought would happen, happened.
Mm-hmm.
Groups,
What happened, Willie?
every
Willie, what
single
happened?
group that ever existed, you have a bunch of drama, and I don't like doing stuff where I can't run the distance. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for real, and I'm gonna be loyal to it. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So
That is so not true. That is a lie.
When you in these groups,
Willie left the group, man. Willie, you left the group first.
yeah.
I'm still in Ghetto Boys, bro. I never left.
Let me explain why I left the group first, though. The reason why I left the group is because I had fulfilled my contractual obligations as a group member.
Mm-hmm.
When Jay asked me to be in the group, it was never supposed to be long term. It was supposed to be a temporary thing. It was like, okay, man, help me do it. It was like Jay was like, help me do this. Help me do this. Shut your ass up for a minute, man. Goddamn. So Jay was asking me. He always interrupts me, man. That's another thing. He has to work on that.
You be like Willie.
This guy has to work on that, on his image. You know, he has to work on just being a little bit more courteous. You know, I mean, I know he's trying to get a kidney and thing, but I think that's more important than that kidney. Yeah, he has to work. You know, on his people skills.
Well,
you know,
back in the day, how many times did y'all fight?
Never.
Never.
Me and Brad never. No, we never fought.
We don't even never argue, man.
Nah. That's my dog.
Bill tried you.
Yeah.
For life.
He said, but Bill tried.
That's my dog, man. For real.
Yeah. So
Yeah, for real.
I don't even remember where I was.
No,
You was talking about why you left the group
why you
first.
left the group, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we talking about why you left the group, Willie.
Yeah. So Jay was like, you know, do this for me, man, and boom. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that, and so I did it. And once I did it, I was like, okay, I'm finna go do my solo thing, and that's how that went. It wasn't really much to it.
What's your story, Mr. Jordan?
I think that Willie just got too big for the group, man. Like Willie was bigger than the Ghetto Boys.
He
And Willie
lied.
was like, you know what? This fucking contract ain't paying no money, so I'm gone.
No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that.
Okay.
I wanted to do my solo thing, and you know, to his point, I mean, that was, you know, some discrepancy there, you know, and that was some situations, you know, with the members and stuff where you have to make certain compromises and stuff that you may not want to make, and so for me, you know, it was easier for me to just say I want to just go and do my solo thing.
I will give Willie this, man. It's like I appreciate him because he did make me go solo. Had Willie not left the group, we would have never heard no solo albums from me.
Really?
I don't know about that, man.
I was that content in the group, Willie. Stop, man.
I don't know about that.
Oh, stop, man.
We never had this conversation, but I don't know about that. I think that once you got hot, you know, I think your ass was gonna bounce no matter what. I think you were gonna go do that solo thing. Because let me tell you something about his solo album. I didn't even know he was doing a solo album until it was time to take the picture.
Really?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
What do you mean
that.
take time to take the picture?
Willie, man,
listen,
hold up,
listen.
man.
He was doing. Look, we in the group. We doing shows. We doing videos. We doing all kinds of stuff together, right? I didn't even know that he was doing a solo album until it was time to take the album cover picture.
But it was just his album, so y'all wasn't
It was his album, but we're all on his first album, his first solo album. We're all on the album. We're all on the cover.
So what did they say? Your face, come a little closer. Y'all go further in the back. Was that how it went?
No, we knew that this was. I knew that photo shoot was for his album cover. But what I'm saying, prior to that moment, I didn't know he was even in the studio recording the album. Yeah. So this is the type of shit. This is the type of shit he's capable of. He's capable of doing covert things.
Damn, Face.
You know, right under your nose, man. You would never know it's going on.
I don't remember that though.
Yeah.
What was the first Scarface album? Was The Diary, right?
No.
That wasn't the first one?
No.
What was the first Face album?
Mr. Scarface is back.
Oh, Mrs. Scarface is back. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one with all of us on the cover, and you know, we got the cocaine in front and red is got it all on his nose, and we got the guns pointed at each other.
Got you.
That's a dope cover, by the way. Dope deal gone bad.
Yeah. So, Face, is that what would happen? You just...
I don't recall.
That's the story.
I'm sticking to it.
Oh yeah, with a minute to pray and a second to die. Okay, Mr. Scarface. All right. You know, We Can't Be Stopped celebrated 30 years over this past weekend.
Yeah.
July 9th.
Yeah. I didn't know. Somebody said.
So that means that Mr. Scarface's back is coming up on his 30 in October, y'all.
Damn. Y'all didn't do nothing to celebrate the 30th anniversary of We Can't Be Stopped, man.
Man, me and Willie would just us being, you know, together and doing these podcasts are celebration enough, along with Mr. Prince. That was a beautiful thing to celebrate the 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna go out this week. I hadn't told Brad yet, but me, him, and Jake, we're gonna get together this week and celebrate, the podcast, the success of the launch.
How do you think the industry's evolved since Ghetto Boys came into the game? We talking about 30 years of an album. That's a long time. Y'all been around for a long time. Y'all done seen it all, damn near.
Man, to be honest, bro, if I knew it was gonna be this kind of money in the game, and if I had known that it was gonna be this type of suckerism in the game,
Suckerism.
Yeah, I would have done more. I would have done more.
Define suckerism. Define suckerism.
Doing sucker shit. All right. So I would have done more to protect it. I would have done more to own a piece of the landscape.
How?
I would have bossed up.
Okay.
I would have, whether it been like, creating some type of media conglomerate, doing something along the lines of being more proactive in acquiring artists, and see, so when you're signing these artists and stuff like that, you can kind of, you can control the message better, and, you don't have all of this stuff where, cats are just, just every song is just murder, 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 murder. And, people are just, the sound is just so dumbed down. Now, of course, we always have, we've always had sucker MCs. I mean, if not, Run DMC would have never made the song Sucker MCs. So that was Sucker MCs back in our day. The difference is that like, for every sucker MC, you had 8 or 9 dope cats, and and the music that was being played, every now and then you'd have a whack artist pop up on the radio, and it'd be something funny or whatever, but the rest of it, man, it was competitive. Like I like the idea of doing something where you're so good at what you do that other people say, "Damn, I wish I could do that." Well, that ain't how hip hop is anymore. See, it used to be like that. It used to be like you would see these guys rapping and marvel over what they're saying. I mean, this was
wait. What's that word? Willie, say it again.
What word?
Marvel.
He said Marvel.
Marvel. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you would you would hear what guys were saying. You'd be like, "Damn, man, whoa!" You don't even think about being a rapper unless it's in you.
You had to have a unique set of talent and skills to even think about wanting to play in that field.
Think about that.
That's addressed on the new podcast that comes out with Boyce Watkins on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We addressed that with the podcast that's out now.
Yeah. And so I always I want to be clear that we have great artists, the newer cats out here today. There's great artists out there. There's always going to be great artists. I think the difference is that, this generation is going to be the first generation of music lovers who are not going to get the best that their generation has to offer.
What do you mean? Why you say that?
Because some many artists out there that are really, really good at this stuff, they don't want to play the game. And it's so hard for them to actually get their message heard. Like, it's a lot easier for a dude to just dumb it down and just with a dope beat.
I'm not gonna never do that.
So
that's why I quit too, y'all. That's why I'm done.
You're not done, Faye. Stop.
Everything I love, I'm finished, man. It's like it's no country for old men, bro.
That's not true, man. Deeply Rooted was one of your best projects, man. You was well over 40 when that dropped.
Yeah,
but the thing with that. But the further I got along, the further it dumbed down. The further we went along, the further the music dumbed down, man. You know what? Summer of Soul. Have you seen this yet?
No, I ain't seen it yet. The Quest Love Joint.
Summer of Soul is a must see, man. It's a must see. You know why?
Why?
Because people like those people that were on that stage was so dope. And then you listening to that music and you wondering like, what happened to our music, bro? Like, what happened to the music? Like, what happened to us? Like, we were so dope and so far ahead of our time, so young, so gifted, so black, until you had to dumb us down. You had to take all of that great music away from us and put shit out that oh shit, I don't want to be politically incorrect.
No, go ahead.
What's another good name for
Trash?
I don't want to say retarded people, but I do want to say like
mentally
Man,
challenged.
man.
Mentally challenged.
Mentally challenged artists now. Man, when I was growing up, everybody in my neighborhood played something. I don't give a shit if it was the shakers or the bongos or the drums or the guitar or the bass or the something. Or they sung or played the harp or something. Now, if I pass a kid a guitar,
it'd be like, what the hell is this?
True.
What is this?
But why do you think that is?
Well, you
I
gotta
mean,
teach 'em.
is it not cool anymore? Because, you know, like you said, as a kid, I had to play an instrument. It wasn't even a choice. Like, I was in piano. I was in, like, I had to. There was no choice. My kids the same way, though. My kids are forced to learn an instrument.
you have to.
Well, they're getting rid of the programs starting on the academic level. They're getting rid of the programs.
Yeah, but what about home though?
Yeah.
Like that's important. Like all my uncles and my grandmother and grandfather, like they were all musicians, man. My mom musician, man, musicians. So all we did all day was play and listen to music. Okay, like I don't like music soothed the soul, man. And our music, man, made us, you know, it bonded us so tight. It bonded us so tight that the powers that be had to go in and separate us from our music, man.
Right.
Like we are not making the music that we was making, you know, a long time ago. Everything is sound like right now, like honestly, everything sounds like one long ass record.
So that's why guys like you got to keep recording, Face. Like when
guys like me are done.
No,
See,
you
see,
can't.
But the problem with that, what you're about to say, Charlamagne, is that, you know, yeah, he is gifted and he could keep running it. I've heard, you know, we just recently did a little something together, but he got it. There's so many other ones that out there that do have it also, but this stuff costs money. You know, it's not free to make records. It's not free to get producers and stuff. And like any other business, you want a return on your investment. And you know, so when you put this music out here, and you're bringing in these great musicians, and you're pouring your heart into these songs, and nobody's really listening. People are saying, yeah, bring it back. We want good stuff. And
But they're not buying it.
They're not buying it,
Okay.
especially people our age. We talk the most shit.
And they not,
People in our generation
our
talk
shit.
a whole lot of shit about the music not being this or that, but they don't go out and buy it. What they're gonna do is, let me tell you something, boy. This music right here, you know. They gonna dust off. You know what I'm saying? They dusting off their old music. You know they all that there. You know, sticking the music in. You know that's all they doing. They listening to older stuff because in their minds it ain't gonna get no better.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so they just listen to what the stuff that they've always listened to. They're not gonna listen to the new stuff, even if the artist of their generation makes the music. They're not gonna go out and buy it. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard.
That makes sense.
It's nowhere to go out and buy it at.
Well, you can just
knock down all our mom and pop stores.
But they're not. I mean, they can jump on Apple like everybody else. I mean, we are in the future.
Willie, you can't buy no records off Apple no more. That shit is streaming, bro.
Well, stream.
No, you can still buy the album, Faith.
I mean, you can go to iTunes, but who go to iTunes now?
Whether you're
everybody
buying
on Apple Music, man, and then they give you like 0.222 of a penny for streaming, man. Like the label's fucking us, bro.
But whether
Like,
you're
for
buying
real.
it or streaming it, the bottom line is that they're not making purchases. They're not buying the music. They're not leasing. They're not paying for
Nowhere
the
to
music.
buy it, bro.
Didn't we just tell this dude that you can buy the music on?
So
I was
And
laughing
then
at
nobody
Faith
cares.
Finger, man.
Listen,
Cognitive dissonance.
Let me finish. What's the word?
Cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance. Nice
Yeah.
word. Look, so we can't. There's nowhere we can go to buy it, man. Like we had mom and pop store, like Best Buy now. It's just yo.
Go online and they can go online and buy like they go online and buy everything else.
Goddamn line, Willie.
Man, where you from? Where the hell? What kind of people are you hanging out with that don't buy stuff offline? I don't know anybody that don't shop online.
Where you got your Astros gear from, Face?
From the
goddamn
owner?
Stadium.
Probably from
the
the owner.
stadium. Right, the owner.
Yeah.
Now, would you do a versus?
I won't. Willie will.
No, I won't.
Why won't you? Both of you.
I mean, personally,
Let me go first, Willie.
yeah, go ahead.
I love these two, man.
Man, have you heard my catalog, man?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
One of the best
Nobody
ever.
wanna fuck with me? Don't nobody want to fuck with me?
I'm sure there's somebody out there that will try to.
Don't nobody want to fuck with me?
There's nobody even in your lane, Face. I mean,
Period.
yeah, that would be tough. Like, I can't even think of too many artists in your lane.
Hell, man, I ain't even arrogant, man. But don't nobody want to fuck with me?
It's a reason Brad Jordan is on damn near everybody's top 5 from north to the south to the west. There's not too many people gonna name a top 5 that don't put Scarface in there.
Oh, man, everybody forget about me until that pressure get on their ass when they get in that room with me. Who about you, Willie?
Hey
Nobody
man.
want to fuck with Will?
Hey, listen. Here's the thing for me. Like, when the verses first started, I liked it. I liked what because it was like it brought us together.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And now it just seemed like it's just a bunch of shit. It's a shit show. And look, and I like those guys that do it. But I'm just saying, I think it's gotten out of control. And I don't feel the camaraderie like I did when it first came out. I don't feel the love like I did when it first came out. Like listening to those first battles, when you listen to Babyface and Teddy Riley, even with the technical difficulties and stuff, it was just love. You felt it, and then it went from that to a dark place.
It depends though. Like Isley Brothers, Earth, Wind and Fire was really cool. Like that was love.
Isley Brothers and Isley Brothers and
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Earth, Wind and Fire was great.
That was beautiful.
Anita Baker, Gladys.
Hold on. Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire was great.
Right.
Until Steve Harvey fucked it up.
What Steve Harvey do?
Steve fuck it up, man?
All that goddamn talking, bro. That's how he fucked it up. Yeah, all that damn talking.
Willie don't care for Steve, though.
All that interjecting, man. People want to hear all of that going down memory lane. If I'm gonna listen to verses and I'm gonna hear some people reminisce and tell stories, I want to hear from the artists who made the music.
Just tell the truth, Willie. You don't care for Mr. Harvey.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
But UGK, Bun, and that would be great for the city. 'Cause that's love. It's love. It's no bad.
I love UGK, but
it's only 20.
Ghetto Boys is a difficult
But it's
matchup.
20. It's just 20.
I don't like that one. I don't know why. That don't feel right. I can't think of who y'all could go against, to be honest with you. Who could the Ghetto Boys realistically go against? There's one group.
You know what, Charlamagne? I don't even like the go against thing. And when I talk about my catalog, man, I'm just fucking around. But it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for me, like battling and shit, man. Battle and turn into fights and shit. Like,
you know what I?
That's when he was 19.
Maybe Ghetto Boys versus NWA. That'd be a good celebration.
You know what? Speaking of NWA, I like Cube's take.
And that's my favorite group, dude.
Yeah, I like Cube's take on it.
Mm-hmm.
What was Cube's take?
Cube was saying that, that if he was to do a versus, he would rather see do a versus with, like, say for instance, if he did something with Public Enemy, Chuck D play his favorite Cube songs, and Cube played, his favorite Public Enemy songs. That's dope to me.
I do one with Cube on solo.
Okay.
I do one with Cube solo.
Cube and Face.
I play all my favorite Cube shit. And he'll play all his favorite Face shit. Yeah, I do that.
Cube and Face feel like it makes some sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because both of y'all are socially conscious, yet street. That could make some sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do one with Cube. Okay. I'll play my favorite Cube shit. I'll beat him with that. I'll kill him with the favorite Cubes because Yeah, I got favorite Cube shit that can't nobody touch.
I wanted to ask.
Cube.
I wanted to ask y'all, since we talking about NWA and Ghetto Boys, what are y'all thoughts on what they call cancel culture, especially in hip hop? Because y'all know as much as I do, hip hop was a wild place back in the day.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing about that, man, is that the same people who are a part of the cancel culture are the same people who are part of the don't judge culture.
Mm.
They're the same ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same ones who say, hey, don't judge. Don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't judge me. Don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't judge. And the reason why they say don't judge is because they want to be able to do all the dumb shit that they can do and nobody say anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? People want to be able to do dumb shit with impunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Impunity.
So when you look at that, you go forward, you say, okay, now they're talking about, canceling people. Mm-hmm. It's the same people who say don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't judge me. They're the same people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay attention to it, man, you won't even be fooled by it. So the thing is that I would encourage anybody to do, if you stand for something, stand on it, man. Just don't back up. The thing about these people, or many of these people are, they're like dogs. Like if a dog see that you're afraid of him, he'll come after you. But the dog will be like just growling, just staring at you, growling, just tensing up.
Mm-hmm.
And if the dog see you tense up and he sense the fear and you try to take off running, that's when the dog come at your ass full throttle.
Mm-hmm.
But if that dog tense up and start growling at you and you growl back and you tense up like what? And pick up a stick and bust him across his damn head, he gonna take off running. Mm-hmm. And that's how you gotta do these fools, man. You can't be afraid of these people. Because all of us have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. Ain't none of us perfect. We all got a past.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in jail is not a criminal. Everybody in church ain't a saint. And everybody in your face ain't your friend.
Mm.
So all these people out here, man, with all of this, like going back, digging up shit 1,000 years ago or whatever, man, if some people change, people evolve. Now, if you're the same person that you were and you own some foul stuff, years later or whatever, that's different. But if you've evolved, you've changed, man, leave the people alone, man. Let these people live, man. You ain't perfect.
Is there any lyrics y'all listen back to y'all's and cringe from years ago?
I do. Bald hoes.
Oh, come on, Willie.
Yeah. What,
That's
man?
What? That's the jam.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why I cringe though. Like I cringe because, like, when I made the song, I thought that I was going to discourage women from wearing weave and stuff like that, right? Because this was the very beginning. This is like when just only like you walk in the club, 4 or 5, maybe 3 women got weave in the head or whatever. So I'm thinking I'm finna discourage. I'm finna make this movement, man. I'm gonna make this song. I'm just gonna insult, throw out every insult I can think of. And man, that shit was like pouring gasoline on fire.
Really?
I mean, and people had all of these different stories about the song and when they heard it and whatever. And that was people having fights in school behind the song and stuff because people would tease anybody that would that had some hair challenges or whatever. They'd be teasing them or whatever. And even the thing that make me like a little cautious about that though is that I remember I received a letter from a fan once, and she told me that when her boyfriend and her broke up, her boyfriend broke up with her when she was pregnant. And she was in a really bad state, and she was suicidal. She said she listened to Baldhead Hoes every day, and it made her laugh, and it saved her life.
Wow.
And like out of all of the songs we made, when we actually sometimes go into these sessions, and we think, man, this song is going to save some people. This song is going to be great. I never thought Baldhead Hoes would be that song,
Really, I don't believe you.
What you don't believe, man?
I don't believe that girl wrote let her come. I don't believe that.
Well, you don't believe a lot of shit, Brad. That don't mean it's not true.
Face, what lyrics do you have of yours that you listen to now and cringe?
I got a song called The B Word. And I made a cap and I said, she don't give a fuck about the ring. The kids, the 15 years this spring, she'll fuck in the house and the bed y'all about. Leave your sheets full of drip stains. Wash your pussy off and bounce. I feel bad about that.
Why?
Because
That sounds like a cautionary tale.
Because he was lying.
Hey, and she don't give a fuck about the ring. The kids, the 15 years this spring, that's a cold cap, man. She don't give a fuck about none of that.
So that
She'll get in that bed and leave your sheets full of drip stains and bounce.
But you know, the thing about all those records, man, y'all was making records with the information y'all had at the time and the knowledge and wisdom y'all had at the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You can't be mad. You can't hold yourselves accountable for those.
Yeah, man, but I feel bad with my mama here, though.
True. No, I get it. I get it.
Now, what were your thoughts?
That's the trip thing about it. That's why really I don't really overreact when youngsters say certain things in songs. I don't really like trip because I know we say certain things.
They'll grow out of it. They'll catch it soon.
And I know, they're gonna evolve. They you know what some of these cats are talking about today. They're not going to be talking about tomorrow. Even and that includes Megan and Cardi B. Some of the people that tripping out on the WAP song.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I love Megan.
The thing about it that that's where they are right now.
Right.
And they're gonna evolve. They're gonna go on and do better things. So you know, people hear some of these songs and they act like the world is coming to an end and they want to crucify a person or whatever. But you got to think about yourself. I mean, are you the same person that you were 20 years ago? Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you have an issue with Mark Lamont Hill and his stance on Bill Cosby?
Yeah, I did, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did.
You know,
I did.
be good.
But the thing about it is that, you know, we had a conversation about that. You know, he was respectful enough to say, hey, man, let's have a conversation about that. And we talked about it, and we agreed basically to disagree. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like that we have a problem, getting on code. My thing was like, whether you think Bill Cosby is guilty or not is besides the point, because we have to understand there's a such thing as symbolism.
Okay.
And so Bill Cosby, if you look past, whatever that he was accused of doing or whatever, the symbolism is that he represents a black man that was
illegally incarcerated.
That was illegally incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
That was illegally incarcerated.
Let me ask you this: what makes it illegal first?
Huh?
What makes it illegal?
Because he did a prosecution agreement where they couldn't prosecute him for his crime.
Well, then he need to double back and sue the state.
I'm sure he will be.
Now, do you think y'all would ever run for Houston City Council again?
I am.
You are? Okay.
Right.
If I run again, it won't be city council. I'll probably run for a commissioner position or something like that. And it'll be a few years down the line. Because I definitely got to get this felony off my record.
Mm-hmm.
Willie, you don't have to. You can run with a felony, Will.
Huh? No, you can't run for commission on a felony right now.
You can't? Okay.
Well, let me back up. You can run for any position that you want to run for, but you can't hold office. If you win, they're not going to let you hold office. So
I got to disagree, because I read this that it's like, let's see, I'll give it to you. Have you ever been convicted of a felony or something, right? And you say, yeah, but it does not state that you can't run or hold public office if you've been convicted of a felony. I got to read this again, but I'm almost certain that's what happened with that lady that was in B.
See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. So I got a team, not a lawyer, a team of lawyers who have explored every angle of this thing, right?
But you ain't read what Face read.
But we ain't read. They didn't read.
What about what about the lady that ran and beat that was in the runoff with the other lady, dude?
Yeah. So what?
She got the chance to run, right?
Yeah. She listen. Here's the thing, though. There's no universal law for it. There's no universal law. It's all a matter of interpretation. So each judge, each case will be decided individually. So there's not a law per se. If you do this, this happens. You do this, that. You have to go in front of a judge each and every time. So, like, let's say, for instance, you're a convicted felon. You get out of jail. You make right on your life. You paid your debt to society, and now you want to serve.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get your voting rights back right away. But if you want to carry a gun or you want to hold office, you have to get a judge to sign off on it, or you have to get a pardon from the governor or the president.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it goes.
Gotcha.
Well,
So-
Willie, we know you're not going to get no pardon from the governor or no president.
Perhaps not.
Damn.
But here's the thing. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with dying with a felony on my record because it ain't nothing but paperwork anyway. It don't define who I am.
Mm-hmm.
My past don't define me. It refine me.
That's
so I
right.
don't give a fuck anyway. At the end of the day, I'm the only reason
Why
why
you look like that, Face? Stop it, Face.
The only reason why I want it off is so that I can serve.
Do stuff like this.
But
yeah.
but at the end of the day, if that's not meant for me to do, then that's not meant for me to do. But it ain't gonna change who I am as a person because I know, number one, it's a whole lot of people who ain't got felons that and they uncivilized mutts. They some of the worst people in the world. They ain't got no felony, but they some of the worst people in the world.
Yep.
Damn, Willie, why you just undercover capping on me, huh?
What happened? What I said?
I'm not talking about I'm one of the worst people in the world and shit. I ain't got no felony. You just one of the. I'm not bad, Willie.
Nah, man. See, there you go, man. I hit dog, will holler. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't said nothing about you, bro.
Now, what's the name of the
Took that.
podcast, man, so people can check it out?
Ghetto Boys Reloaded. And it fits us because we always had loaded weapons, man. With our topics and subjects that we brought to the forefront. And for us to take this break and then come back, take that break and then come back to right here like we reloaded again. Yeah.
I think y'all need to do something about We Can't Be Stopped, man. Y'all got to spend at least an hour just talking about like the making of that album, the highs and lows of that album when y'all did it. 30 years is a big deal, man.
The funniest thing about that album is like we went through a lot making that album. Cause that's when Red left the group. Willie and Red left the group on the same album.
Wow.
So was me and Bill, yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Damn, that was the same album. Huh?
Yeah, that was the same album. Not Willie. Red left the group first, man. Like Red got a check from Rap-A-Lot and cashed it, bro. And he had like this much cash, man. And he was like, woo, throwing his money up and stuff. And ended up getting married. And then, 2 or 3 months later, it was like his wife didn't want him in the group no more.
Damn.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot of history in that.
But see, I want to hear those stories.
Bill got his eyes shot out. We in the hospital and Bill is full of painkillers or whatever they give you when you get your eyes shot out. Mm-hmm. And they put Bill on the gurney, man, and pushed Bill in the hallway, and me and Willie
that was the album cover.
Yeah. That was a real shot.
Wow.
Yeah. He had the phone on his ear too. Like he was talking to somebody.
Who took that picture? Do y'all remember?
Cliff. Yeah, Cliff
Logic.
Logic. But who orchestrated that picture, Willie? I don't give a fuck if he better die or not. He gonna snap this shot.
Say, man.
Who said that?
He didn't say that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But we know what it meant. God damn it.
First of all, bro, we were in the hospital. We went to the hospital because Bill got shot. We ain't tripping on no record coming out of nothing. We like going in to check on our homie, right?
That's true. That's true.
Now at the time, you know, it was all love. So we going in to check on Bill. We get there and we find out that Bill is okay, he gonna survive, but he lost his eye. Okay. He's heavily medicated. I go in, check on Bill, he's all right. Bill say, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, revenge.
What?
Bill say, well, don't hurt her. It was my fault. I made her shoot me.
Oh,
so
Willie.
at this time, I ain't even tripping now, like on the girl. I'm like, okay, everything cool. He lost his eye. We gonna be all right. Now we go back downstairs and we're huddled up.
Where was I at, Willie? Where was I at?
You were there somewhere. I don't know what the hell you was, nigga. I ain't standing there looking at your ass like that.
Okay, go ahead.
This dude right here, man, I swear to God, man. Where you come from,
Willie.
man?
What's going on, man?
We're downstairs and Cliff is like, what we gonna do about the album cover?
Oh, Lord.
And I said, shit, well, we can take it right now. You know, he ain't dead. And so he said, who's gonna ask him? I said, I'll ask him. I went upstairs, asked Bill.
Man just got shot in his eye. Let's take this album cover picture right now.
You know why I had that mentality? Because we said we can't be stopped.
Right.
Boy, this is so bad.
What? But listen. Okay, so either you're gonna be stopped, either you can be stopped or you can't be stopped. God damn it, which one is it? Which one is it? I'm so sick and tired of these soft-ass, fluffy motherfuckers around here. Everybody hard, everybody real, everybody gonna come through. And then when it's time to be real and come through and be hard, everybody, oh man, I don't think we're
Willie,
gonna go.
you just got shot in his eye, Willie.
Nah, man, we got a damn album to do, bro. We got an album cover.
That's black
to shoot.
people in a nutshell.
Nah, man.
We gonna swim through our trauma.
We talking about soldiers, bro.
Yeah.
We talking about soldiers. We ghetto boys, man. We can't be stopped. And we had other challenges, bro. Ain't nobody get shot, but we had other challenges that could have easily threw off the movement. We could have just went on and bowed out and tucked our tail in and went off. But we said, no, we're gonna keep on pushing. Even when I left the group, they kept pushing. We ghetto boys. We can't be stopped. They kept pushing. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. Hell, as long as you're breathing, you got action.
That's right.
If you ain't dead and you ain't scared, go get the bread. That's the way I rock.
Face, you look like you don't agree.
He don't agree with a lot of. He don't agree.
Hey, it was a legendary cover. That's a legendary cover.
He don't agree with a lot of things that I say, man. But hey,
Oh,
man,
Willie, I agree, man. Okay, cool. Now go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead. I swear to God, man, this dude is one of the most difficult people that I've ever met in my life, man.
Who more difficult, him or Bill? God bless the dead.
Oh shit.
Hey, man.
Oh man.
Willie just don't make me out to be the bad guy in the group, man.
Say what?
Willie's making me out to be the bad guy in the group, man.
Nah, I guess we all were bad, to an extent.
I would love to see them 80 years old.
I can't wait.
At a barbecue, telling these stories, still arguing.
I can't wait.
Man,
Forget 80. I like them now. That's why the podcast is.
No, man, listen, man, and then I'm done talking about Willie for good. But we had a concert. I want to say in like Indiana or somewhere, man. And somebody grabbed Willie's foot while he was on stage.
What happened?
Kicked him in the head.
Why'd he grab your foot, Willie?
I can't remember, man. It's instincts. When you're on stage and you're doing your thing, you don't really be tripping like that, man. You just be focused on what you got to do, and then somebody grab your leg, and man,
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like react.
Man, you just look down and make sure that they not, doing nothing to your foot, man, but Willie kicked him in the head.
Yo, I can't with these two. Man.
I don't even know why Face told that story just now. He was like, you ain't gonna make me out to be the bad guy.
No, listen. Let me tell you why I told the story, man. Like, Willie's the bad guy. He's the bad guy.
First of all, I am not the bad guy. You know, I am the guy that periodically does bad things. That does not make me the bad guy, you know. But hey, man, let's talk about my cartoon.
Oh yeah,
you got a cartoon too?
Man, I got a cartoon.
Tell us about
bro. Man, yeah. So anyway, I can't put the name out there yet, but you know, I am working with Mike Judge and Chet Hanks is a part of the program. You know, I'm working with Stephen Belafonte. You know, is one of the producers. You know, so hey man. This is going to be something real special. So I can't wait.
What's the name of it?
I told you I can't tell you.
I can't tell us yet. Okay.
You got a network and everything?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Willie D.
Congratulations, Willie.
We're actually we're working on it. Don't have a network. We're working on it. But we got, you know, we could do what we want to do. Mike is the king of comedy.
Gotcha.
So it ain't like it's going to be difficult to place it.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, I am open to animators. You know, I want to put new people on in the game. And I want to put people on that look like us in the game. Animation, big time. You know what I'm saying? Like the illustrations and all that stuff. Man, y'all DM me on Instagram and get at me if you got it in you.
Oh, you got to holler at my man Justin Richburg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
Is that right?
Beast. Yeah.
Have you done anything? No.
Yeah. He did Childish Gambino Feel Like Summer video. He did a video for Janae Aiko and I forgot who else was on that song. But now he done a lot of stuff. Yeah. Justin dope.
Okay.
He dope.
All right. Get
Ghetto
a
Boys
contact.
Reloaded. Definitely check it out, and we appreciate you.
When does the podcast drop? Every what?
It's every Monday.
Every Monday.
Before we go, I want to thank Charlamagne for keeping my ass out of trouble. And two, I want to tell you the last story, and then we can cut this shit off. But man, Willie's the bad guy because, well, he ain't that bad. But I remember this fight that him and Bill had one time.
Here we go.
We was in Mississippi.
Okay.
And we was in a limo.
This guy insists on telling
Bill
this
got
story.
to arguing. I call up Willie. And him and Bill got to arguing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bill said, trench coats and gangster pussies. And then him and Willie D had a fight.
Who won?
Really envy?
I think Bill might have got Will that year.
I was thinking if they in the limo, I don't know. If they're in the limo sitting down, I don't know.
We don't remember that shit. Bill duked him up.
Hold on.
No, I'm lying, y'all. Don't.
But Willie, did you take it easy though? Because you was like, man, Bill, it's Bill.
Bro,
I bet.
I mean, a fight is a
And
fight.
Willie did a Golden Glove now.
Willie said the fight is a fight.
Yeah.
You a Golden Glove, right, Willie?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Willie did a Golden Glove now.
Yeah. Willie is Golden Glove. Ask Willie Mills. Anyway, I appreciate y'all having
Hey,
me.
Face, be easy, man. I hope you get your surgery soon. Salute to your son. That's a very honorable young man right there, man. You raised him right.
Yeah. Shout out to Charlamagne and Envy. Hey, the Black Effect, man. Thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate that.
Nah, thank you, Face. Hey,
Absolutely.
Face, thank you, Face. You always show up for me, man. You did the forward for my last book. Now we in business doing the podcast together. Willie, thank you.
Absolutely.
You know, because it's a privilege and honor to be partners with y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out to our producer, A-King, also, man.
Hey, King, what's up, brother?
A-King putting in that work.
And shout out to Wonky Power Studios.
Absolutely. Mario, Memo in the building.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Breakfast Club, Scarface and Willie D. Thank you, brothers.
Peace, King.
Yeah.